Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. I'm Audra and I post videos every Tuesday and Friday on beauty and makeup and fashion, and yeah, and I would love it if you joined us. So for today's video, I thought I would do a little spring declutter of my makeup collection. I recently moved my makeup collection into these top 3 drawers. This is just the I think it's called Alex drawers from IKEA. And they hold a lot, but it's getting really messy, and especially from getting new products and filming videos and trying a bunch of new things lately, everything's just overflowing in it. And I have some dividers and stuff, but like I said, everything's overflowing, so nothing's really divided anymore. It's all just overflowing into each other. So I thought I'd do a little declutter for the spring. My last declutter video of my makeup collection is still my #1 most viewed video, so apparently people like to watch these, so I thought I would do another one and do it for spring. I'm so excited for spring. I really need the warmer weather and to get my tan on. So yeah, I thought I'd just go through, declutter anything that I'm not using or liking anymore, and just organize. So a chill little organize with me and my makeupless face and my giant sweatshirt. Okay, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so this is the top drawer. I have it's supposed to have foundations and skin tints and everything in this big divider, and then primers and concealers back here. It's kind of annoying, I like how deep these drawers are and I can fit a lot in here, but they don't pull out all the way, so it's kind of hard to see this stuff back here, so it's a little annoying. I feel like I'm not using everything, so I don't really know how to change that or fix that, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. I just have my little lash curler here, some setting sprays. This is all of my mascaras, and this is all eyeliners, little liquid eyeshadows, lash glue, kind of anything for the eyes in here. And then I haven't yet put my 2 new foundations in here either because they don't really fit. So everything's just kind of overflowing, so I'm definitely keeping these 2. This is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation that I just tried for first impressions, and then this is their brand new one. So far I've been liking the Soft Matte better than the Light Reflecting, but yeah, I'm still definitely trying both and still kind of forming my full opinions on them, so definitely gonna keep those. And then I have my Aura Glow Lust in here, which is supposed to kind of be back here because I use it more as a primer. But yeah, like I said, everything's just overflowing and not in the right spots, so keeping that though. One of my favorite foundations is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. Still using that up. It's pretty low, but still using that. I like the Smashbox Halo and the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop. These are both just tinted moisturizers. Both really nice, but I have to use them up. So I should probably put those on top when I'm done, because I just need to use them up. They're both pretty low. So they're just here just to kind of finish out because I do really like them, but the Kvd Good Apple Balm, love this. The Camo CC Cream from e.l.f. I think I'm gonna keep this, and it's definitely way too dark for me right now. So as the spring and summer come, and hopefully I'll get more tan, I'm hoping that that will eventually match my skin tone. I think it might be time to finally retire the Becca Aqua Luminous. This was my favorite foundation at one point because it's just really beautiful, but obviously Becca is no longer and this is no longer. So it's really old, it's separating. It's kind of gooey. I just kept it because I just loved it so much, but I think it might be time. It's probably not very healthy for me to keep it anymore, so I think that that should probably go. And this Ulta Beauty Youthful Glow Foundation Serum Drops I just used for a full face of Ulta, and it is really nice. It is beautiful. I just got the shade a little bit too light because I didn't have the shade I wanted, so I went lighter instead of darker. But I think it's a little too light, kind of washes me out. So I do really want to like use it, and I just know it's a little too light. So I think I'm gonna keep it for now so I can keep using it. And if it's still like way too light, then I might have to declutter it eventually, but I still want to try it and use it again because I remember it being surprisingly good. I would like to just use this up, but I'm not sure if I will, just because I don't really like it. It's the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I just like the Smashbox Halo and the Pretty Fresh better. I just like don't think it's that pretty on my skin for some reason. I have it in porcelain. I don't know. But I hate this because it's like I could just use it up at least. We'll keep it for now. And I think the rest of these I'm gonna keep. So really only getting rid of like one thing in this drawer so far. This is the Milani Screen Queen. I really do like this foundation a lot. And then I have 2 shades of the Ilia Skin Tint because I love these. But this shade Aura was just a little bit too dark for me in the winter, so I got Formosa, which is a little bit lighter. But hopefully I'll be getting into this more deeper shade here soon. Glossier Skin Tint. I don't use this often, and it is the old packaging. Like I have it in medium, and I'm pretty sure it has a whole different shade range now. Let's call something different. So I think I might declutter that as well, just because I don't use it that much. If I want to put anything on my face, I usually want to do a little bit more coverage, so I'll probably just grab one of these skin tints. So I might declutter this, especially just because it's so old. It's probably getting to the point where it's kind of gross. So, and this is the Morphe 2 skin tint. It's really nice. It's just, again, way too deep for me. It's probably about the shade of the Ilia skin tint. But getting into the warmer weather now. Oh gosh, that's dark for me. I don't know, but maybe I'll get nice and tan, and then it will. But it is a beautiful little tint. Very similar, I would say, to the Ilia one. And then last I had the Double Wear. I never wear this. I was just gonna keep it just because it's pretty much a full bottle. But I really like don't use it ever. It was kind of one of those ones that like I figured I would just need it because it has that nice like coverage, long lasting coverage, but I think I would just go like, I think the Nars like soft matte is prettier on the skin. This one is a little bit more drying, and I feel like it looks like kind of drying on my skin, so that might be going too actually. Okay, so I'll put everything back in here. I want to figure out like a better way to organize this all. I don't know if there is. I think I'm gonna declutter the Laura Mercier one. I just don't think I'm gonna use it. So for now, I think I'm gonna put it in the declutter pile. Okay, so much better. Definitely all fits like flat again. Okay, this one is primers and concealers. So first we have the Luminous Putty Primer from e.l.f. I'm just starting to like use this, and I do really like it, so I'm keeping that. I think I might declutter the Kvd Hydrating Primer. I've just had it forever and I literally never use it, so I think that might be going in the declutter pile. Same with the Milani Bright Side Primer. Just like not a huge primer person in general, so I feel like if I'm gonna go for a primer, I'll just go for the putty primer. So I think I'm gonna declutter this as well. This is the new Kvd Good Apple Concealer. I definitely was not as like impressed with this as I was the Good Apple foundation. Like I literally loved the foundation balm, and this I was just like so not impressed, I guess, but I will keep using it and keep trying it. Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Also a concealer that I thought I would like be obsessed with, but I just not really like blown away at all by it. But I'm going to continue to use it. This is actually a really pretty concealer, the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I keep that. I love the Kosas concealer, keeping that for sure. I use it almost every day. And the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is really good for covering up like blemishes and stuff. It's very similar to like the coverage of the Shape Tape. And speaking of, this is like old and pretty much dried up. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. That's the ultra creamy version, which I like a lot better. It's just more hydrating. Kinship sunscreen. Definitely keeping that. The Becca Under Eye Corrector. I never use this. It's one of those things that like, if I keep it, I'll probably tell myself that I'll use it because I'm keeping it, but then I probably won't. And the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Again, very old. It's in light. And like I said, I'm pretty sure they have like a totally different like naming and shade system now. These two I've had forever. I feel like I should probably declutter them. We'll see. I'll put it in my decluttering pile and think about it. Brow gel, not supposed to be in here, but keeping that. This is the Ulta Beauty concealer, and I do really like it. It has a same consistency as that tint. Like everything I feel like from Ulta Beauty has that like almost like oil base feeling. Like it's very soft. Not like thick, heavy oil, but just like a smooth, I don't know, they all have like a very particular feeling, and I actually really do like it. It's kind of something I've never felt before, so I'll keep that and keep using that. Born This Way concealer. I've had this for a long time. I'm not in love with it. I think I'll think about decluttering this, put it in my declutter pile. And then I just have a matte eye primer, which I will literally never use. It was just like a little freebie, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, so putting my primers back in here. And then concealers. That was a successful one. I think I might get rid of this. I have my MAC Fix Plus now. This is old. It's pretty much almost empty, so I think it might be time to just get rid of it. I wasn't like in love with it anyway. And this one is nice. It's pretty heavily scented, but it's not like a bad smell. So I think I might switch off between like this one and the Fix Plus, but I think I might just put this like on the counter there by my Fix Plus. I feel like it doesn't need to be like in a drawer. Next for mascaras. The Milani, this is like a eyelash primer. I never ever use it. That might be leaving. I do really like the Milani Highly Rated mascara. I'm gonna keep that. The e.l.f. Big Mood, that's like really volumizing. I'm gonna keep that. I like the Glossier one for like a very natural, no makeup look. It puts like the lightest little coat on your lashes. And then one of my favorite mascaras ever is the Mercier Big Lancome. Definitely keeping that. And these are both Ulta Beauty mascaras. I don't really like this wand at all. Again, this was like a freebie when I did the full face of Ulta Beauty. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the curled up one, but I'm gonna keep the Maximum Lashes one because I do like this wand a little bit better. And then I have two Marc Jacobs mascaras. These are honestly from TJ Maxx. I just really wanted to try this mascara because I've heard a lot about it. Major Volume Mascara. I don't even know if it's like available anymore. I don't think it is. But I do like it, so I think I'm gonna keep that. It's just like annoying because like I don't think they're available anymore, so I don't really want to use them in videos at all. Because obviously then if I really like them and I share that, it's like you guys can't even, you know, try them yourself or anything. It's kind of lame. So I think I'm gonna keep the big one and get rid of this little mini one. We'll see. It's going in the declutter pile. And then last in here is this long one of like liners and stuff. I have the, oh yeah, it is like eyebrow things as well. So this is the Brow Freeze from Anastasia. I'm definitely keeping that. Love that. Brow gel from Ulta Beauty. It's just not very, like, doesn't have much holding power, so I think I'm just gonna keep like my Anastasia clear brow gel over this one and get rid of this one. I'm just not going for it at all. So keeping the Anastasia one. I love the Boy Brow from Glossier, keeping that. I do really like this One and Done shadow from Ulta Beauty. It's the matte cream eyeshadow. Really pretty. It's very similar to the Always On cream shadow from Smashbox. Love that as well. I have the MAC gel liner that I still have not used. But I really want to try it with a brush. So I guess I'm keeping that again. This Urban Decay shadow I never ever go for. It's in Maui Wowie. I'm pretty sure their packaging changed to these two, but it doesn't have like much color payoff, I feel like, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This is the Nudestix Magnetic Luminous Eye Color. That's brand new. I really like that. Also really like the Ulta Beauty Crayon as well. It's very similar to the Nudestix ones. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. It's the Glamnetic Liquid Magnet Eyeliner. I never use lashes, and this is very dry anyway, so I wouldn't be able to use it even if I wanted to. I have a little NYX Glitter Primer. This is just nice if I need it. Along with a little glitter. I usually never use this, but I feel like it's one of those things that like when you need gold glitter, it's nice to have. This is an interesting product. It's the Brow Wax Pencil from Ulta Beauty that I tried, and it does actually work. I definitely thought it was like gonna be nothing on the brows, but it does work. I just literally never go for it. So I think I might declutter that. I think I might like try it one more time before I actually get rid of it, but it's just not something, like I'd rather just grab my clear brow gel and use that instead of having to pull out a spoolie and like use this with it. But I feel like it is like an innovative like product kind of, like it's definitely very different. It's just like a brow wax, like it's in a pencil form, but I would need a spoolie with it, so I don't know, very interesting product. The Laura Mercier little crayons as well. I really do like these like crayon style shadows. I don't like a ton of shadow on myself, so it's nice to have like these little one and done shadows. This is in khaki, really, really pretty. The Milani Clear Brow Gel. I don't remember this having like a ton of hold, but I think I'm gonna keep trying it. It's definitely better than the Ulta Beauty one, I believe, so I'm gonna keep that. I have the Brow Wiz for brows. Milani Weekend Brow. This is the little like pen. I do not like the pens, so I'm gonna declutter that. Keep the Brow Wiz. I love the pencil style ones. I think I'm gonna get rid of these two LA Girl liners. I kept them just for fun, but they're very, very, very low quality. They break really easily. They don't have a ton of pigment, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. I never use them anyway. I have my lash glue in there, little extra thing for my lash curler. This is the Anastasia liquid liner. I don't really like it. It's quite old, and I'd rather just go for the Kvd tattoo liners. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that. It's hard to do like a nice like sharp wing with it, like any kind of like smaller line. It's more difficult to use this, and I found that it does start to get a little bit goopy and kind of dried out, so it's kind of just not as like easy to use as like the little pens. I feel like one of these is like almost out, and that's why I have two of them. But of course, when you use it on your hands, they, you know, both work. So I'll have to try to use them and see which one is actually the newer one. I really like the little Urban Decay 24/7 liners. This one's a really pretty green color. It's in Mildew, and this I have in Roach. A pretty like sparkly brown. Love those. Very like user friendly. This is the Glossier Pro Tip Liner. I remember this being really nice. I just haven't like gone for it a lot, but I think it's pretty similar to the tattoo liner. So I'm gonna keep that and keep using that. This is the e.l.f. eyeliner. I don't feel like it's as like spreadable. I do like that it's in a charcoal color. It's a little bit different than what I have. So I think I'm gonna keep that just because it's something a little bit more cool toned, more gray than I have in my collection. This is the Milani Stay Put liner. Not my favorite, but it kind of does the job, and it's a little bit more deep and it's matte instead of the shimmery one from Urban Decay, so I'll keep that. And this is like a little micro brow pencil. Pretty dry. I just don't think I'm ever gonna go for it. I'm gonna grab my Brow Wiz, so I'm gonna declutter that. And this is just a little thing that comes with the Nudestix to sharpen them, so I'll keep that in there. I feel like this isn't the nicest way to organize these. Like, I feel like things get lost because everything looks pretty similar. But I don't know how else really to organize it, so it's gonna stay this way for now. Okay, pretty good. These organizers are just from Amazon. I don't love how they like slide around so much. Like every time I'm opening and closing my drawer, they're just like sliding around, which is kind of annoying, but I could, you know, put something sticky on the bottom to keep them in place, so I might try that. But definitely let me know if you have any organizers or dividers that you really like, that you would think might fit a little bit better in these drawers and not have so much like hiding back here. But for now they kind of work, and at least it keeps things like in their own section. So that one's done. Okay, now for the second drawer. This one's like a complete mess. See, like when the drawers do come out, they're just like tight. So I don't know if my drawers are just broken. Like they will come out further. It's just hard to like do it. I don't know. Anyway, this one's supposed to be like bronzers, so let's do that. I love the Anastasia cream bronzer so much. It's like getting to be like pretty deep on me right now. It's an amber, but we will get tan soon. This is the matchsticks from Fenty. Love this. Have this in mocha. This is the Ulta Beauty Oh My Glow Cream Bronzer. I actually do really like this. It's just a really smooth, blendable formula. And very natural looking, like a subtle color. And this one's in mocha as well. So I think I'll continue to use that. I love the Fenty Cream Bronzer. I have this in Butter Biscuit. Obsessed with that. I do have two like powder bronzers that I've been kind of going back and forth with lately, the Milani one and the e.l.f. one. They're both just like pretty similar, like neutral blendable bronzers, just like quick and easy. I usually go for more creams now, but these are both really decent, really like affordable bronzers. And then I have the Hula Bronzer. Definitely not like obsessed with this like I feel like a lot of people are, but I'm gonna keep it. It does work well. I've had this Elsie bronzer for a really long time. I think it's time to declutter it. It's a little bit too warm now for me, I feel like, and I've just had it for so long. It is a nice bronzer, but I've just, like I said, had it for so long. I think it's time I need to like get rid of it. The Glossier bronzer cream. My first impression of this was not good. I did not like it at all. I thought it was really patchy, but last time I used it, it did work a little bit better. I think I might keep it just to keep experimenting with. We'll see in another couple months, like if I go for it, I might have to declutter it then, but it is still relatively new, so I would like to use it a few more times. This Anastasia bronzer is so old. Again, I keep keeping it just because it's a nice, like it was an expensive bronzer, but I literally never go for it or use it ever. So I think that might be decluttered finally. And then I had the Shade and Light palette. This is like my go-to powder contour. Love that so much. Then I just have like a mini Nars bronzer. This is in Laguna. It's very cool toned in the pan right now. But I haven't really used it. It is nice for travel. It's a teeny little, it was like a birthday gift from Sephora. I think I'm gonna keep trying it, keep using it. See if I'd ever want to buy like a full size of it. So I'm hoping that these will fit like this way in it this time to save room. I didn't even like think of that before. Much better. Look at that. Okay, these are supposed to be blushes again with the Anastasia like little palettes like this. The bronzer I've had forever and this I've had forever. I'm pretty sure I've had them, got them at the same time. I just never used this. It's years and years old, so I think I might declutter that finally. I hate when something's expensive and you have to declutter it, like, but it's just when you know you're just never gonna use it. This is the Nars Behave blush. Love that. Perfect neutral pink everyday color. This Milani blush is really pretty. Reminds me of like the Hourglass blushes, how it has like that sheen on it. Super pretty. This is in Petal Primavera. This is the e.l.f. multi-stick. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm just not like super impressed with it. I'm literally obsessed with the Ilia Multi-Sticks, so I'm just always gonna go for those. So I think I'm just gonna declutter this one and never use it. Plus the shade I just am not in love with. The Rare Beauty liquid blush, so pretty, super pigmented. You need the teeniest amount. This is in Joy. This again is super old, the cloud paint from Glossier. I think that might be another Declutter. I just don't go for it. Don't love the shade. It's in haze. This Ulta Beauty liquid blush is actually really pretty. It has like a little bit of shimmer in it. And it's a really pretty pink color, so I think I'm going to continue to try it out a little bit more. And then, like I said, the Ilia Multi-Sticks. Love those so much. Literally obsessed with Ilia. They're like becoming my favorite like brand right now. I have it in Dreamer, which is the one that I've used like almost every day, single day. And then I just got it in Olive Me not too long ago. More of a pinky tone, but love both of those. And then I have the Julep. This is super old again, so I think it's time to get rid of this. I've never even heard anything about Julep at all. I don't even know if they're still around. I think I maybe got it as like a free gift when I worked at Ulta, like gratis or something, but it was really pretty. It again has that like kind of sheen to it, but it's years and years old again, so gonna get rid of that. And then I have some like coming into the highlighters here because I don't have room. This is the Cherry Blossom Bay from Nudestix. Love this. Then I also have the Nudestix Picante blush. I really wish I could have got this in the full size. They were out, or maybe didn't even receive it, I'm not sure. I saw a spot for it at the display, but they were all out, so I really would rather have like the full size of this because I feel like it'd be easier to apply. But I'm glad I just was able to get my hands on it, I guess, at least. And I'm gonna add this, was in that same like little travel set from Nudestix from Alana, her collab with them, and this is like their little cream bronzer stick, so I'm gonna keep that as well. I think that's all the blushes then. And then for highlight I have the Becca Opal, the Lorac Celestial. I still use both of those a lot. I never use this Milani one. It is really pretty. I'm also not a huge highlight person in general. Like, I don't use it every day. Let's see how similar it is to Opal. So it's definitely more like pink. This is more champagne. So I'm gonna keep using it. I do really like it. I just don't wear a ton of highlighter in general. I think it's time for this Milk makeup one to finally go. It's really old. It was really expensive, so I kept holding on to it, but I never ever use it. Literally ever. It's in Lit. So I'm gonna declare that finally. I have the Glossier one. I think I might keep trying this. It's in quartz. And then of course the Nudestix one from that same little Picante like set. And then I do have a glow one in here too from Tarte. It's really old though. But it is so pretty. I feel like these were like underrated. Like, no one really talks about them, but I think it's really pretty. It reminds me of kind of like a product like the Glow Lust from Auric. Like I feel like it's similar to that you can put kind of the high points of your face and like use it underneath makeup, or kind of use it on top as a highlighter, or you could probably even mix this with a foundation to make it more glowy as well. It's kind of like a versatile product like that. I don't use it a ton, but I think that I'm gonna keep it for now. I like want to get rid of it because it doesn't fit. That's the Virgo in me. Just gonna have to do that. And then this little one here is supposed to be powders. So I have the Ulta Beauty Matte Finishing Primer. I think I want to keep using this. I feel like a lot of powders like this, I just don't notice the difference. Like I'm kind of like, okay, cool, it worked. Like I don't really see a difference in something like this. So I think I'm just gonna keep using it and keep trying it. And then I have the e.l.f. one, the HD powder. Again, I feel like I should just keep trying it, keep using it. I've had this Anastasia powder for so long and haven't used it. I also have a Glossier powder back there as well. I'll put in here. I think I'm gonna finally declutter the Becca Zero like no foundation, clear foundation thing. Oh, no pigment virtual foundation. I keep thinking I'm gonna try this and I'm just not, and now it's not even available, so I think it's just time for it to go. It's awkward, keep storing it. And then I have the little Charlotte Tilbury one too. I love this powder. I'll probably end up getting like the full size of this when I finish it. And I have the Laura Mercier powder here, and now that I got rid of the Becca Zero thing, I can actually fit it in here. I don't think I'll really use this. I think I'm gonna put that in the declutter pile for now and make a decision about that in a little bit. So I'm just putting a little Charlotte Tilbury here, and they all fit now. And then for lip products, I brought out a little mason jar to put like my lip liners in and my longer things, because this is just getting like out of control now. And it's so hard to like find my lip liners in here when I need them. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk I'll stick in here. I have the Anastasia lip liner in Deep Taupe. I think I'm going to put like longer products too. So this is the Shine Loud NYX one that I just used in a video. And the Ulta Beauty Velvet Matte Lip Crayon. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. I don't even know what color it is. They don't put the shade on the actual packaging, so I'm not sure what shade this is, but I think it's like Petal something or Berry something. But really, really pretty, and they do last really long on your lips. This is the NYX lip pencil in Nude Truffle. Nice nude. The Buxom White Russian gloss. I'm gonna keep in here. Kind of gets lost in here. And then I have a NYX lip pencil in Nude Pink. And this is a Milani Matte Satin in 07 Classic. This is really pretty as well. I'll put that aside for now. Okay, for lipsticks, I have the MAC Powder Kiss and Stay Curious. It's a really pretty red. Love that. And I really love the feeling of the Powder Kiss lipsticks. They're like a soft matte and just like a very different texture, but they're really nice and comfortable. I love the Glossier Ultra Lip. They're newer like hydrating lipsticks. I feel like they're like superior to their old Generation G lipsticks. This is the Nars Dolce Vita. I like never use this. I think I'll keep it and keep wearing it. Looks like just like a more like berry pink color. And this is the MAC lipstick in Spirit, one of my go-to like everyday nudes. Love that. I think I'm gonna maybe declutter this e.l.f. product. It's the Hydrating Core Lip Shine. It just smells weird. It smells like a Lip Smackers, like just like very cheap smelling, and I just like don't like it. And I don't like love the color. I feel like I have something very similar color, so I'm gonna declutter that. I have the Clarins lip oil in here. I should probably put this more so like with my skincare. I feel like I would wear it more often as like kind of like a balm instead of like being in my lipstick, so I might put that aside so I wear it more often. I have the little Go-Go tint from Benefit. I love this. I love that like stain effect on your lips. I have a Mario Badescu lip balm in here. I'll put that like with my lip balms and stuff because it gets lost down here. And then I have a Vanillic lip from Glossier. I never wear this. I do love the shade of it, but it's really old. I think it might be dried out, so that's gonna get decluttered. Pumping lip stain from Buxom. I never wear this ever. I kept it thinking I would try it since it's like a lip stain, but it is like a purple color. I just don't think I'm gonna wear it, so I'm gonna declutter that for now. I love this little Nars lip balm in Laguna. It's a really pretty brown shade for your lips. I love that. Again, I think I'm gonna put it more so like with my lip balms so it doesn't get lost. Plumped Up Pout from Ulta Beauty. I think I've only used this once, so I think I'm gonna keep it and keep trying it. MAC in Taupe. It's just like a deeper version of Spirit. They're pretty similar, just a little bit more red and a little deeper, but I like them both. This is another Nars lip balm. It's in Orgasm, just like their like everyday pink color. Again, really pretty. I do like using those as a little lip balm, get a little color. The Glossier lip gloss, I keep forgetting to like use this. Again, it gets lost in here. I'm gonna keep that, keep playing with that. I have a Nudestix all over face color. This one's in Poppy Girl. I think I'm gonna more so put this in with my blushes. I'm gonna use it probably more as a blush, I would say, than on my lips. This is really old. I think I'm going to declutter this. It's in Hush Hush. It's the Buxom like lip liner, lip color stick. Really nice and actually really lasts very long on your lips. Like, I remember when I used to use this and used to like line my lips with it, and if I put another color on top of it, this would last all night and the lip color would like start rubbing off, but this would always last. So it is really nice. It's just like super old. So I think it's time to get rid of that. I have another little MAC lipstick, again at TJ Maxx. I literally like never buy makeup from there, but I thought this was like really cute packaging. It's like the perfect red, like perfect red. And it's in the Powder Kiss formula again, which I really love. So when I saw it, I was like, I think I'm gonna get that. It looks like just the perfect deep red. It's called Healthy, Wealthy, and Thriving. So I haven't used it yet, but it's beautiful and I love the little packaging. I'm not sure like what the fish symbolize or what that's about, but I thought it was cute. Then I have a Fenty cream gloss. I'm a little disappointed in this one just because I don't love the color on me. I think it's a little bit too like orangey. I'm gonna keep it to keep trying it. This is in Honey Waffles. I really want their brand new shade of this. It's like a bright pink, like for summer, and it's so cute. I keep looking for it, but I don't have it in stores here yet. So I have that one, and then the one that I use like all the time is the Fenty Glow one. It's like a perfect everyday neutral pink. And then this was another freebie from Ulta, Shiny Sheer Lip Gloss. I just don't think I'm gonna wear this color though. It's like a really light pink, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that. And then kind of falling out here is the Lifter Gloss. I just used that in a TikTok and I do really like it. It's very creamy, very beautiful, so definitely keeping that. And then last I have the Lip and Cheek Pencil. I like using this one on my lips because it is a matte. Like these like all over little face. Obviously you can still use them like on your lips and stuff, but I more so go for these on my cheeks. And then this more, like this is called like Intense Matte. I like this formula better on my lips, I would say, because it does feel like a matte lipstick. So I'm going to keep that with my lips because I just know I'm going to wear it more on my lips than on my cheeks. So I'm going to put the lipsticks back in. I think I'm going to put, since I have more room now, these lip glosses back in here, just because I feel like they're going to get, if they're separated, then I like to see everything that I have in one place that's the same. Like, so I had some lip glosses in here, so then I want all the lip glosses in here. That's just kind of like the way I am. So I'm just going to keep, apparently I only have 4 lip liners, so I'm just going to keep them in there. And then I think I'm going to put my balms in with these because I go for balms literally all day, every day. So I'm going to just keep it on top here. So at least my lip liners are separate, and then my balms I can just easily grab when I need them. But that looks so much better. And then the very last drawer is just palettes and kind of like random things like lashes and stuff. I don't think I'm going to be decluttering much from this drawer at all. I have the Lorac Pro Palettes, just like a neutral, the Naked 2 palette, Naked Heat palette's one of my favorites. I love those like warm tones, especially for fall in that one. The OG Naked palette, I don't know if I'll ever get rid of this just because, you know, it is what it is. I do think I'm going to get rid of this palette. I just kept it because I was like, if I need any bright colors, then I'll have them, but I just, like you can see, I literally have not dipped into like one of these ever really. So I think it's time to go. I don't even know who Alyssa Edwards is, so declutter that. And then I have the Modern Renaissance and the Subculture palette. I will definitely be keeping those. I love this chocolate brown palette from Huda Beauty. It's so pretty. Bought this on a whim, but ended up being like one of my favorite palettes ever. My legs are falling asleep. I have the Pure Raw Beauty Chrissy palette. Love this. Neutral on one side and colorful on the other. So now like I have this, so obviously if I need like those bright colors, I have them in this palette. I think I'm going to declutter finally this Buxom palette. It's so old. I think I might keep this outer part and maybe go choose more, cause like a make your own palette. So I think I might just go choose new colors and keep the outside. These shadows themselves are probably like, I mean, it was one of the first palettes I ever bought myself when I like first got into makeup. So it's probably, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not like a decade old, honestly, these. So maybe I'll just go pick new shades and get like shades that I would wear now more often. So I'm going to keep that aside and probably do that. Before I get rid of this, I do want to play with it more. It's the Glossier Shadows. They're just so light. Like, they're pretty, they're just not a huge like color payoff. These are like refillable, which is cool. Like, this can pop out. and I love the packaging and stuff, but I just like, it was just literally the smallest like little wash of color on your eyes, so I definitely was not like hugely impressed or anything, but I do want to keep using it before I just declutter it. I do love the little e.l.f. shadows. These are nice shadows. At the time when I got this was the only color left. They have like obviously a bunch of different colors and different like sets of these, but this was the only one left at that time, and I was doing a full face of e.l.f. and I wanted to use them, so I got this one, and now I just don't feel like I'm gonna use these, especially not this darker color. And it's very, very similar, I feel like, to the tones that are in, like these are a little bit more pink. This is the KKW palette, so I think I'd rather just like keep this one with that nice like brown and really deep brown in it. I'll keep this one instead of this e.l.f. one. Milani one. This is also really nice shadows for the money. This one's a little bit more different with that deep green and like the light lime green, so I might keep that just to play with. I have my Hourglass palette in here. I love this. I just kind of forget about it when it's in here, so I wonder if it will fit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it up here with like my face things, because it is a face palette, but I always forget about it because it's in my like eyeshadow palette drawer. And then I have these little jewels that I'll keep. Use that for like my Maddie look from Euphoria. I have the two little Auric shadows from their holiday collection. Really, really pretty deep green and a really pretty like deep red. Definitely keep those. I have like a random, I got it for a gift, just like a random beauty sponge. I should probably use that. That would have been handy when I didn't have my beauty blender for a while there. And I just have some lashes kind of out and about. I barely ever wear lashes, but it's nice to like have them if I need them. I have this really pretty palette from Morphe. It says 35 Supernatural Glow. Really pretty, like any brown or warm tones that you need literally are in here. So really pretty, keeping that. I have some eyeshadow tape in here that's really old and really gross and yellowing, so definitely throwing that away. I have the Glamnetic lashes. I didn't really love them. I'd rather just put lash glue on my lashes and do that. Plus I just got rid of the liner because it was all dried up, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of these. I literally never use them, so. I have my little brush bath in here. Last, I have a palette from Ulta Beauty. It was also free. I would like to try Ulta Beauty Shadows. I'm just not sure if I actually will. I think this might be something that I'm just not interested in, so I might just declutter it. Because I just know I'm not going to use it. I just don't love the shades in that. It's pretty, it's just I'm not going to go for it, I don't think. So this is what I'm keeping along with my little Morphe, or big Morphe palette back there. I think that's it. So this is everything that I think I'm gonna declutter. I definitely will probably like take one more look through it to actually make my final decisions, but this is what I'm kind of right away feeling like I don't need anymore or not gonna use anymore. And then of course replacing the shadows in here with new shadows. Keep the outside. It's really nice you can do that. Okay, and that is all I have for you guys today. I feel like it's always like a big project to go through your makeup and declutter, but it feels so good when it is done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it kind of inspired you to declutter, go through your stuff and make sure you're getting rid of anything that's really old or expired, or just things you feel like you're not going to use anymore. It feels good to get rid of things that you know you don't want anymore. I feel like it gives like new inspiration, and then you're able to like see everything you have and then use the things you actually are really excited about because you actually see them, and it's more like easy to choose what you're going to be using. So yeah, so definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on Friday for another new video.